Today I'm going to reveal my top 10 common mistakes that I see across the board for online retail shops, and hopefully by the end of this video those top 10 common mistakes that I see will be eradicated from your online shops. So top tip 1, making sure your shop button is above the fold of your desktop or on your mobile. So many sites that I see don't have any acknowledgement, anything on there to say that they have an online shop. If you have an online shop and it's at the bottom of your footer, or it's hidden away between subcategories, that is not going to help you. Make sure that your online shop button is at the top of your site or top of your mobile. Number 2, making sure that you're incentivizing people to go on your online shop. Like, what's the incentive of someone coming onto your website and going through to your online shop? You know, couldn't there be some incentivizations such as discounts? Could there be something exclusive, limited, scarcity that you'd want to get people to A to B? Making that excitement within your website and getting that across to your online shop is really important. So could you be doing some pop-ups which goes, sign up here and get a special discount or limited edition or access to something or exclusive content? That's the kind of incentivization that you want to be trying to achieve on your website to your online shop. Number 3, making sure that your website and your online shop is mobile optimized. Super important. More and more people are leaving desktop and going to mobile. Some may never even go to your desktop version of your site. They'll be using your mobile. So if this isn't mobile optimized, people aren't going to come back. It's not a great experience and they're going to exit. So making sure that any content you create or any content that you put up on your online shop is mobile optimized at all times is super, super important. Number 4, no unique selling point. Now, every organization I speak to has an amazing unique selling point. They all do amazing things, they have great core values. So making sure that your unique selling point is all over your online shop as well. Because your core values of your website, your organization is still the core values of your e-commerce proposition as well. Any orders that you have within your online shop goes back to artistic programs, goes back to individuals, however that looks, that is your unique selling point and that should be something to be celebrated on your online shop. Number 5, no clear calls for action. So you're going onto the online shop, nothing's really sticking out. Great ways to be thinking about call for action would be free P&P, maybe on X amount of orders or X amount of price of a unit. Could be scarcity, limited editions that your particular shop has got and you want to highlight. But another really great third option would be to sign up to get discounts. But maybe actually the more over than the third is the fourth one, which is actually any orders for the online shop actually goes back to artistic programming for your organization, which is super, super valuable and an amazing, unique selling point for your online shop. Number 6, no real thought about the user journey of a customer. So as they've come onto your online shop, sometimes can look a bit of a jumble sale. Now, if you think about a museum or if you think about normal retail shops, so for example, if we think about a museum, you wouldn't have loads of artwork created absolutely everywhere. It makes sense to guide people through a journey from A to B. And normally B is exit through the gift shop, but we're not talking about that right now. It's literally working out where do you want people to go when they go onto your online shop? What is the most important message that your online shop has? If you've got a brand new exhibition out right now, maybe that should be the core focus right now. They've gone to the exhibition, or you're drumming up business and marketing about the exhibition coming. Then the first thing you potentially want to be looking at then is creating a marketing campaign, a banner image, shouting about that new exhibition, and then going through that as a way of user journey. Or it could be you've got a sale on. If that's the case, you've got a sale on, it goes through to sale, and here are all the sale items. But don't make it a jumble sale. Don't have like £3 with £10 with £50 all mixed up. Try and create your pages. At the end of the day, people want created experiences. So if you're able to offer a created experience from A to B, you're more likely to get a greater sales conversion than if you just put product absolutely everywhere. Having categories such as bestsellers, new in, staff picks, anything like that, that's going to help some creation there. If you've got a new product and it involves some sort of level, so maybe, this is a starter kit to make something, then have it for that, go straight through and it goes starters. And then they can come in that level. Don't expect customers to consume everything. Give them a focus, and that will help you get to A to B. Number 7, poor imagery on online shops. It's just not acceptable in today's society. There's even companies now doing like 360 images, which is 3D taken, which look incredible, but sometimes can be really expensive. But just having a clear image of the product, maybe in different angles, potentially using lifestyle images that you can use from a third-party site to get those. If you're selling a particular picture, maybe you want to see what that looks like against a sofa or in a certain environment, a kitchen. I would recommend checking out Tate because they're really great at that. And also ArtSpace, they give an idea of what a perspective of an art print looks like in terms of human height. But really be thinking about how people consume products, and having some lifestyle, multiple different images will definitely help with that. Number 8, poor product copy. I see this all the time. A lot of people create product copy and think they need to know all the basics. They need to know what the product is, the price, maybe the material it's made out of, and such facts. But actually, what you want to be using that product copy for is really selling, like why you are putting that product up on the online shop. What's the relationship between that artist and you? I think that's an interesting story to be told. Some information about the actual artist, if in this case I'm thinking about art galleries, but telling me about who the artist is, what the relationship with this product is to that artist, but also using that product copy to sell it in not masses and masses of context. You don't want pages and pages, especially on mobile. Just scroll through all this content to find about it. Make it really relevant. One paragraph should be enough. The other thing I always see is links back to the website. So you're online shop and you're in the product copy and they have a blue link and it will click out back to the website. That is not great best practice, because that's taking a customer out of the sales funnel and take them back out to the website. And a lot of the time, the customer won't be able to come back in and find that product, especially if you're not creating those home pages and product pages correctly. So my biggest advice there would be, if you've got some copy that you need to be seeing and it's relevant to that product copy on that particular product, then then put it in within the product copy. Otherwise, don't link out to external resources to save time. So many product copies that I see don't really have that marketing flair. So add some of that personality your organization's adopted and really help sell that product. Don't just leave it to the basic information. Put your artistic flair, your tone of voice in that product and why you're representing that. That was way more impactful, way more interesting to read and way more engaging. Number 9, almost there. No postage or delivery information. My biggest bugbearer. No one likes to go through and put all their details in and next page with the checkout and find out that the postage is like £50 for a print that costs like 10. So they're going to exit and that's going to make a really bad conversion rate within your basket. So having information up front in your product descriptions, just put at the bottom, postage and delivery. When were they likely to expect that particular product if they buy it? If it's limited edition, it's on pre-order, tell them exactly what that is. It's going to help with their buying habits. But also, the postage is super important as well. So how are you going to send it? How are you going to be sending a certain product out is also really important. Without having postage and delivery up front, that is potentially going to change someone's decision in buying from your online shop. So the value of having postage and delivery on your product pages are really important. And that's one of the most common mistakes that I see on online shops. And it's really simple to just change those. So I'd recommend that as a must. Number 10, no customer reviews. So many of us could get customer reviews. So looking at a way that you can create a customer value journey that will ask your customers once they've bought something, what their review on that product is super important. The more people feel valued, the more they'll buy from you. But having those testimonials from customers are key for e-commerce right now. Now, if you're anything like me, I will go on a product and I'll see a ratings and I will look at the worst key star. So I'm like, what's the 1 star? Because I want to know what's the worst that's going to happen to me if I buy from this particular organization or an online shop. It's almost just as important as getting your product copy right. Product copy has to be seamless. Make sure you've got all the information there. Make sure you've got why, the passion, everything that you're going to be selling that product to. But actually, having testimonials from customers are equally as important. Making sure you're thinking about customer reviews within your e-commerce shop is really, really valuable. They are my top 10. Hopefully you found that interesting and engaging, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll look to review that for your online shop during this period. But if you have any questions or anything that you want to know from me, drop me a message below. I'll be more than happy to create some more videos and top tips and common things that I see. So stay tuned.